Hello and welcome children to another session of your arrays chapter. In this session we will be discussing about sorting. Before that, let us see what we discussed in the last session. In last session we discussed about searching, and there were two searchings, that is linear search and binary search. And we saw what is linear search method, how the linear search was able to search an element in an array. The coding also we saw, its working also we discussed. And the second type of searching is binary search. And according to the latest syllabus, binary search was excluded from the syllabus, and so I'm not explaining binary search in this video. And later on, if we have time, we will be seeing binary search also. Okay, now let us see what is sorting. It is a system of arranging elements in a specific order. So sorting means, you all know, it is a system of arranging the elements in a particular order. And if the elements are numbers, then they can be arranged in ascending or descending order. And in case if the elements are characters or strings, then it can be sorted in alphabetical order. And mainly sorting is divided into two, that is bubble sorting and selection sorting. And actually both the sortings were included in the syllabus, and now only one type of sorting you will be learning, that is bubble sorting, and selection sorting is excluded. So we'll see what is bubble sort. This technique is most widely used for sorting elements in a single dimensional array. So this is the most widely used and very simple technique to sort the elements in a single dimensional array. And in this technique, the array is sequentially scanned several times, and during each iteration, the pair of consecutive elements are compared and interchanged if necessary to bring them into specific order. So in this technique, all the array elements will be checked sequentially, that is, first element and second element will be compared, and if we wanted to arrange in any particular order, ascending or descending, then it will be compared and it will be shifted to the next position. That means, for example, if the first element is higher and the second element is lower, then when we are having a comparison, when we find the second element is the smallest, that will be shifted to the first position. Like that, this process will be continued for several number of times, and then at last you will have your array elements sorted. So it is an easier approach compared to the selection sort, and it takes a lot of time when number of exchanges are more. So the only disadvantage with the bubble sort is it takes comparatively a little bit longer time when number of elements are more, whereas in selection sort, if the number of elements are more also, it will be able to sort the elements quickly, whereas in bubble sort it takes little time. Here is a working of bubble sort. Elements are 25, 17, 31, 13 and 2, and first we will have comparison between first two elements, and we found the first element is greater, so it will be swapped. And then next is comparison between the next two elements, so 25 and 31, so there is no change there. And next we will have the comparison between the next two elements, 31 and 13, and we found the second element, that is 13, is smallest, so swapping happened. Again next two elements will be compared, 31 and 2. Again the second element is smallest, so that will be shifted. So that is first iteration. Then starting with the second iteration, so again 17 and 25 is compared, no changes. Next is 25 and 13 will be compared, and then 13 is found to be smallest, so interchanges there. Then again 25 and 2 will be compared, and 2 is smallest. Since smaller, then it will be again shifted, and then the second iteration also done. Then again third iteration, 17 and 13, 13 is smallest, so shifted. Again 17 and 2 will be compared, and 2 is the smallest, so that will be shifted. Then next iteration, that is fourth iteration, 13 and 2 will be compared, and 2 is the smallest, so that will be shifted. So this is how the bubble sort works. Let us now see the code and its working. Scanner is used because we are receiving the values from the user, and in the array name is A array, and it can store maximum of 100 elements. And int L, I, temp and J is used variables of data type int, and enter the number of elements. We will be asking the user to enter the number of elements to be sorted, and that will be received in L. And enter the elements. So elements will be received according to the L size. So I is equal to 0, I less than L, I plus plus, till L elements will be received, and it will be stored in the array A. And then for I is equal to 0, I less than L, I plus plus. For j is equal to 0, j less than L minus 1 minus I, j plus plus. If a of j is greater than a of j plus 1, temp is equal to a of j is equal to a of j plus 1, a of j plus 1 is equal to temp. So here we are comparing two elements. So for if the first element is greater, okay, if this condition is true, means the first element will be greater, the second element will be smaller. And if this particular condition is true, then we are going to shift the first element, the greatest element, to the second position. So that is what we are doing using the temporary variable, that is what swapping. So temp is equal to a of j, and a of j is equal to a of j plus 1, a of j plus 1 is equal to temp. So swapping will be done, and this j loop will help to sort the array elements from one end till the other. So once this j loop is executed, then it will fix the last element, that is the greatest element, to the last position. So like that, it has to be repeated for L number of times, that is how many elements are there, that many number of times the sorting has to be repeated. So that is why another for loop is used. Then after this working is done, the elements will be in its sorted order. So we will be printing it. So for I is equal to 0, I less than L, I plus plus, SOP, system.out.println A of I. So array elements will be printed here. So now let us see it's working. Right click, void main, enter the number of elements. Here I am entering only 5 elements. So now it is asking for the elements. So I am entering 15, 23, 89, 1, 25. So now you can see the elements are in its sorted order, that is ascending order. So 1, 15, 23, 25 and 89. I hope bubble sort is clear for you, and with this your today's session is completed. Thank you.